I just wanted to make an update about how I'm doing because, as much as I would just like to be an activist and an advocate and share the helpful things that I've learned and the experiences in the past that I've had living with pelvic pain and overcoming a ton of different issues, the reality is that I have been living with constant disabling pain on the right side of my pelvis, specifically my pudendal nerve pathway, for the last almost over 3.5 years, since a surgical procedure to my clitoris in September 2020. And the update is that I am not doing good. And please, I want to write this again and again, but I'm not asking for medical advice or for ideas. I felt really discouraged because a lot of what I post, I understand my history is complicated. Someone watching a clip of a video isn't going to take the time to learn my whole case, but I just want to remind anyone who wants to be helpful that most likely something that another person thinks of in 5 seconds of thinking about what I'm going through, I've probably already thought of it in 3.5 years of desperately trying to get better. So please, if you want to respond with kind words, that is always welcome. I'm also not trying to just get pity or sympathy. This is an account about what it's like for people, not just me, who are living with chronic pain, and in my case especially, what it's like to live with pain that you can't talk about with the public or your friends and family or your coworkers or your boss because it's in your genitals. But yeah, I've tried everything I can possibly think of and then some. I've tried everything that anyone has ever suggested that I try. Yes, pelvic floor therapy, yes, ketamine, yes, nerve blocks, yes, gabapentin creams, yes, hormone replacement, yes, red light therapy, yes, icing, yes, Cymbalta, yes, every first line drug that you've heard of, yes, psychedelics, yes, lots and lots of topical lidocaine and whatever. I've actually made videos on this. I made videos on a lot of this stuff. I don't expect people to watch all my videos. But yeah, I'm just feeling extremely demoralized right now because, and stims. Please don't tell me to try a stim. I would love to have a stim device. I've tried really hard to get a stim device trial and implant for this pain. For a while, I absolutely did not want that because I wanted to just actually figure out what's wrong with me and recover and get better and not have to have a permanent robot device in my body. I'm way beyond that now. I would do anything to not have every damn day feel like a freaking nightmare. Medi-Cal does not cover stim implants. That's my insurance. They do not cover them. They especially don't cover them for non-FDA approved things like pudendal neuralgia. It's tens of thousands of dollars to get one put in out of pocket. And I can't even find someone who would talk to me about it without my insurance covering it because it's so expensive. Because of my insurance, when you're on state insurance, doctors will not see you if they accept this insurance and you don't have a referral to see them. So I can't even go to doctors in California to talk about it because my insurance won't let me see anyone outside of Los Angeles County. This is just the reality, and that's what I'm here to talk about. It's bleak for a lot of us. It's a tough situation. Chronic pain is horrible and tough, and pelvic pain and female genital pain is extremely tough, and I would say it's at the intersection of ignorance. I don't know if I coined that term, but I think it's perfect. I love it. The intersection of ignorance. So chronic pain, not well understood, really not a lot of good options. Some people are very lucky and can get a stim device. Some people can get their gabapentin. They're one of the people that it works for. Congratulations. None of these things have worked for me. None of these drugs have helped me. Additionally, years of therapy and journaling and massages and hot baths and hypnosis and mindfulness meditation, stress reduction, and trying to heal my whatever traumas that I have. I'm currently doing laughter yoga, which I highly recommend. I'm doing tremoring, which is like shaking therapy. I'm doing EMDR. I'm going to online support groups. I'm in a weird situation for a person who's disabled where I can walking, dancing even is less painful for me than sitting. So I've been doing dancing. I've been going to, not like high intensity dancing, but like relatively chill social dancing. This is something, if you study trauma, Dr. Gabor Mate, Bessel van der Kolk, these are really good treatments for trauma. So is singing. I'm a professional singer. I'm a music teacher. I do a lot of music. These are supposed to be healing, therapeutic things. Also theater. I'm also an actor. Like, that's my life. The things that I do with my life are supposed to be good for healing trauma. So I have tried very hard to heal my nervous system. I eat really healthy, I exercise, I stretch and stretch, I do myofascial release. I have a TENS unit. Don't forget TENS unit. People always tell me try a TENS unit. None of this stuff helps me. None of it works. None of it makes a dent in what I'm going through. I've tried everything. I've tried treating it locally. I've tried having the tissue that was injured excised. The tissue beneath it still hurts. I've tried treating it as brain pain and tried to reprocess and unlearn my pain. It doesn't matter if I'm trying to treat my brain or I'm trying to treat the local problem. I don't get pain relief and I don't get better. I've tried stopping all treatments and stopping all medications, and I've tried just focusing on the life that I want and doing fun things. I've made videos on that, on what happened when I do that. I spent months at a time, like waiting for, last year at this time, I was waiting for pulsed radiofrequency ablation. I just spent months like saying yes and trying to fulfill my dreams, keep a foot in the door of my life that I love, and not really focus on my pain. And I didn't get better, okay? It doesn't make a difference if I'm doing something incredible and amazing with someone. I've fallen in love, that's oxytocin and chemicals and happy hormones. Doesn't affect my symptoms. I've had horrible things happen, like, my cat died traumatically 2 years ago. Same pain. My mental state does not affect my symptoms. Stress doesn't affect my symptoms. I know this is a long video for social media. You might not get this far, but that's the deal. I'm currently trying to get in to see a doctor who treats intractable pain with some unique and comprehensive treatments, really off the beaten path, but like with good data behind them. But everything I've tried has had some data behind it. I'm still open to other like psychedelic treatments to try to train my brain or open things up or heal my trauma or whatever. But today and the last few months, since I did some really targeted treatments to my actual area of pain that didn't work, I am hopeless. I'm feeling despair and exhaustion, and just completely trying so hard to find reasons to keep going and not really finding them. And that's just where I'm at.